What is going on? All of my favorite internet weirdos, or as I love to call you, my amazing, not amusing, well, sometimes you are amusing, but my amazing viewers to play later. How we doing today? Yeah, y'all wanted some. We got more new Space Wolves for you. The big glow up. Oh, I love these new things. As you know by that thumbnail and everything I clicked on to get here today, it's the Gaurd Terminators time for the channel. Stay tuned, because there's going to be a little mini rant, as well as a review. But still, you know how we do things here on the channel? We've got to get the adulting out of the way before we can play. First up is a word from our amazing unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Whoop, sorry, had to switch that. Great man, great company. Seriously, click that link right down below if you're into self-care. Amazing company, made here in the USA, veteran-owned company. Show them some support. Also, make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer discount code that is exclusive to you guys watching this channel. All right, we're filming this on Thursday, July 17th, 2025. I don't know if I go we, like I have a film crew. No, it's just me, myself, I, and my possessed camera. Currently on Amazon, that box set is $55.25. So if you break it down, it's about 11 bucks a Terminator, which with GW's prices for character miniatures, it's really, really affordable. Okay, now, before we get to my rant, there's the back of the box for you guys who like to see it. I like the glow up on these bad boys. The original Wolfguard, I think they were called like Wolfguard Bodyguard Terminators. Those first generation plastic Termies sucked. They were horrible. They just sucked. They look so out of place. You just can't take a normal Termie, put a freaking wolf pelt on the back and go, boom, there's your sergeant. You can't take one with an assault cannon and go, ooh, we're going to give you a couple wolf pelts and now you're a wolf guard. They sucked. These are beautiful. You have two ways to make them inside the kit, shooty shooty or stabby stabby. We're going to get there in a sec. Here's my problem. I don't know if GW thinks we're just stupid in 10th edition. I have been a wolf player since 2nd edition. Basically, there's only four. If you want to go, there's only 4 classes of wolves. All right, you have the Blood Claws, which are the aspirants who just got out of the camps. These are the guys who passed the trials. You know, the gene seed has taken effect. They haven't turned wolfen yet. Go prove yourself on the battlefield. Here's a bolt pistol, here's a chainsaw, charge, mother effer. Then you have the Grey Hunters. These are like the backbone of the Space Wolves force. These are the guys who've been around for a while. They have more specialized weapons, higher training, better done. Boom. You've got the Long Fangs, the guys with the white and black shoulder pauldrons. These are the guys who have the heaviest weapons, las cannons, plasma cannons, heavy bolters. They bring pain to the battlefield. And then you have the grizzled vets, the guys who have been around forever. Some of them are even pack leaders. Not anymore in 10th edition. Don't get me started. That's the Wolf Guard. Every Terminator is part of the Wolf Guard. The chapter masters, bodyguards, the company, these are the guys who guard. These are the bodyguards. These are the ultimate. They have the best tools. They have the best technology. They have the best weapons. They have the most fun. Dang camera. So why do you have to turn around and call them Wolf Guard? We already know that. All right, I'm done. I chose to make mine shooty shooty. I like the fact that they all have, well, the pack leader has a great relic weapon, and everybody else just has relic weapons. So everybody's got a power weapon. Okay, cool. Get them into close combat, start tearing things up, shooting along the way, or deep strike them in, charge them into a line, and just rampage and have fun. I took our Jack Rockfist and attached it to this unit because I had to remake my whole Wolves Force in 10th edition. But I know. Shut the fuck up, fat boy. We want to see some sprues. We want to see some miniatures. I got you. Also included in this one is the transfer sheet, which is highly, highly valuable. Oh, seeing how G-Dub basically stopped making wolf transfers for like a year in every box. Easy, Chris. Easy. Okay. You're going to get 5 of the 40mm round. My camera's just possessed today. But like I said, it comes with an instruction book. There's data cards on the back. Alright? With the fact that it's color, I like. Okay? So, follow along with what you're doing. Follow the color coordinating. And you're going to be okay. What I like is everywhere you see basically is blue is the current thing you're working on. Everywhere they have like those little yellow markings on there, that's where they want you to put super glue, plastic glue, whatever you want to use. I have been using Army Painter plastic glue for a very long time on plastic miniatures and Gorilla Glue gel on anything I don't ever want to move or resin miniatures. Just like with everything else, they basically take a whole bunch of items and call them one little area, so don't get too confused by that, okay? I know once or twice I kind of got tripped up, but it's okay. So for your pack leader, you've got a bunch of different ways that you can make it. Go with the choice that you think is best. Just remember, and I ran into this issue with fitting some pieces, they've got long beards. And they've got all kinds of trinkets and weapons hanging all over them. So sometimes you start stacking a trinket over a weapon and a beard over the weapon, and it kind of gets clogged. So keep that in mind when you're, moving your miniatures around. Only your pack leader can have the lightning claws, which kind of upset me because I was looking for like a Wolfguard close combat strike team with thunderhammers and lightning claws. Nope, now I have to go to normal Terminators for that. But whatever. That's the other thing I don't get. So, if you're not a Wolfguard Terminator and you're a normal Terminator, are you even Wolfguard? And that's another thing with G-Dub and them retconning everything and shit-canning everything in 10th edition for my Wolves. But like I said, just follow them along. You're going to be fine. Whichever way you choose to make them, you should end up with basically something along those lines. Okay? Now, like I said, I went for the axes and the shield. I'm taking my time painting them because I want to have some fun with them. But you are going to have leftover parts on your sprues. And like I said, just like with everything else that you've put together as a model kit, model train, model plane, model tank, model whatever, these things have numbers. So follow along in the instruction book, you're going to be fine. And this is how I like they're doing it now with their latest. They've got the Warhammer on there. So seeing how I didn't use any of the lightning claws or the storm shields, I've got those extra, and I used all bearded heads, so I have the helmeted heads. There was just something about the Wolfguard for Terminators. I wanted them to be looking feral and mean and just big, nasty looking creatures. There's another sprue. I know, I'm not doing a sprue review. That's why you see parts clipped out. Plus the fact I've got 4 more to paint, and then I have another fully painted 2,000 point force because I had to gut some things and put some things in, and yeah, we're not going there. You do have options if you want more swords, simply because they're not power swords, they're relic weapons. So, yeah, there is no real differential between a power axe and a power sword. There's just not. Which just makes me go, that's just absolutely dumb, but yeah. Okay, so there's the sprues. Now let's get to the part why we're all really, really here. Now, I will say, for once, I have found a good use for Turbo Dork paint. I bought some shifting metallics and whatnot. I can never get them to work right over a white undercoat. I saw something by Sword and Steel where you have to put them over a base coat of something, and it kind of changed the game for me. But still, here is my pack leader fully painted up. That's why I said, if you see that glow over it, because it's a power weapon, it's not my usual bright blue frost hardy glow. That's blue steel over bolt gunmetal. So, yeah, I like that look. It just changed the game for me an awful lot with a couple different steps. Base coat, another base coat, done. Now, as I was saying, if you notice, like, right there, right by the beard, underneath there's basically a necklace with two skulls that are kind of butting into that dagger that he's got right on the front. So just be careful when you're aligning some stuff. Thankfully, there was enough of a gap under there where I was able to get Ragnar Blackbane's company marking on there. So I'm pretty happy. And once again, I tried that new recipe for the Gaurd Terminators. Eshin Gray, Dawnstone, and Administratum Gray, little bit of White Star from two thin coats, and then a known oil wash to get a stone look. I'm really liking how that's turning out, so I think that's where I'm going to go from here on out. Most of the fur pelt was just speed paint with a slight dry brush. So there's the pack leader. Now, because they're Wolfguard, for a heavy weapon, they only have one choice, and that's the assault cannon. And, oh god, some of those little... And I like the way it looks like he's lumbering forward, you know, bringing that cannon up to bear. So I thought that was kind of cool to have him in there. I like the dude with the big bushy beard in there. I thought that would be perfect. And oh yeah, he's got a power fist. That's basically his only choice once he swaps. So, okay. I'm good with that. Basically, he's next up on the painting table after an Adaptus Titanicus project gets done. I needed a palette cleanser because I've been heavily on wolves recently. And yeah, I just need to switch it up and challenge myself a little bit. Which, by the way, for those of you who remember, I brought Moritarian to my channel a little bit ago, the unboxing of him. I got him fully painted. He's going to make his glow up on the show, on the channel here real soon. Now, for a lot of these guys, when I got them in position, it looks like they're wildly swinging and doing things, which I really, really liked. It just, to me, brought out the wolf thing and that whole get in your face and tear shit up kind of compliment. And I really, really like that. So he's going to be fun, too. I know, it's just basically modifications and different head swaps and, you know, different little talismans. But I like what they did with their Termies. They look vastly different from any Terminator they've ever put out before. It gives them a bit of flair and a bit of character, which I think is really, really important. Because I'm so tired of, like, monopose minis. Oh, yay, he's Dark Angels. Oh, yay, he's Crimson Fists. Oh, yay, he's Iron Raptors. Oh, yay, he's Death Guard. Vary him up, you know? And there's my last one. These guys are going to be fun. I really am looking at getting a unit of 10 close combat guys to put with Logan Grimnar. I've got him. He's coming to the channel soon. Just be patient. You know, I can only roll out videos so fast and put things together so fast, and I've only got so much free time to do things. I don't have a film crew. It's just me, myself, and I. But there he is. I like him. I like the fact that they're not overburdening things and making him look ridiculously stupid, and not just adding like a little pelt on the end of a weapon and going, ha, he's a Wolfguard. No, I like what they've done with these. I like the time and the effort that they're putting into these new sculpts, and I think it's kind of cool. Am I greatly blown away by them? Not greatly blown away, but I'm very, very happy with this glow up. I don't like how they gutted my guys, but I'll get over it. I will. Eventually. You know, I'm really happy. I painted up a 15 unit of Stormclaws, heavily converted with 3D printed bits and everything else, and now I have to throw 5 of them away. Or go order 5 more and have 2 units of Jump Pack Assault Intercessors. The Wolves have Primaris Marines now. Logan Grimnar gave in to the Legion Breaker. Leave us alone. That's just my thoughts. But anywho, we're at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. This is the most important part. What do you think of the new glow up for the Space Wolves? If you're a Space Wolf player, are you happy with them basically gutting our force? And I'm sorry, but that's exactly how I feel. We got gutted. You took out everything that was fun, like the Long Fangs. Okay, now I just have to go get vanilla, heavy support, whatever, and call them my Long Fangs. I'll be fine. I just got to readjust like you usually do. Every time they switch editions, you gain some, you lose some. Some people become more badass. Some things go away. There's some people that I thought should have gotten a glow up, like, you know, or like Thunderfit. What is it? Orc the Slayer. You know, the Wolf Priests. I'm glad we have Wolf Priests back in the thing, and we have Librarians back. And how the Wolves got around that one is funny. That's for a later date when I do Null Stormcaller. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts on that. Now, best way to support this channel is threefold. Seriously, really truly is. Do the YouTube things. Do that, like, share, subscribe. It really, really, truly helps. Not to mention a weird comment for the algorithm. Anything that can tickle that algorithm and help a small channel grow, I'll be in your debt. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird rant unboxing, sprue review, whatever you want to call it, of Warhammer 40k Space Wolves Gaurd Terminators. Can't wait to put more of these guys together. Yay! Yay! I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And we look forward to seeing all of you in our very next video.